if you are choosing to watch me. If you're watching me in retrospect, which a lot of you do, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It is a lot of fun being able to go onto the app and just refreshing it and seeing like, oh, someone's actually watched. That's a lot of fun, even though I do just do this for me. It's nice to know that hopefully other people find me funny or entertaining as well. So let me get the levels right. Alright, let's see if that's better. Now we have no music at all. Cruel. Okay. Okay, so I'll start that again, just in case you didn't hear me. Thank you if you've chosen to watch this in retrospect. I don't get a lot of live views, if any, which is totally fine. I do this just for fun anyway, but it is so exciting when I go onto the app to just, you know, make sure that I didn't mess up the videos and there's 14, 15 views. That's really awesome. I really love it. I'm really glad that hopefully people are watching it because I'm entertaining as opposed to they're laughing at me. But you know, whatever, you do you. If that's what you want to do, that's totally fine. Today we are playing Witchy Life Story. It's Sunday night. I am procrastinating. I don't want to meal prep, so we're doing this instead. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to start a new game because I did start a game a long time ago and just dropped it for some reason. I have a ton of other games in my Steam library that I have not gotten around to playing. So this one went on the back burner and I thought it is perfect for a night of procrastination. So we'll start with that. Tonight I am eating homemade enchiladas. They are not very appetizing looking, but it is delicious. It's full of jalapenos, so I'm very happy with that. And I've got my ginger beer just in case I take it too far on the chilies. So let's get started. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't get very far anyway. Ooh, I forgot I could do a yes. I also forgot that body hair was a thing. I personally don't like it. I'm not opposed to it. I am just not into it. I am into tattoos though. I don't have any. I really want some. But I can't even get my flu shot without my husband holding my hand. So I think body type 2 is closer to me. I mean, that's close to my real hair, unfortunately. Page boy. Short straight is cute, and I do like the ginger. I have green eyes, so we'll go with green. Ooh. Nice. Okay, I'll live with that. I like that one. I don't... I just realized I have a beard. No, thank you. Freckles 2. Ooh, Freckles 1 is really cute. Blush 2 is very similar to how I wear it in the real world, actually. Let's do fashion. Ooh, ooh, there are some very simple options. I'm into it. Oh, this is hard. Because I would wear, like, all of them. Depending on my mood. Oh, that is a fit. I hate that, but it matches the hat, which is upsetting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 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 Yeah, no frame. Oh. Cute. Gosh, this is hard. She's really cute. I do like those that work. Ooh. Oh, okay. No. Okay. Okay, I like the blue dress. I don't know. I think the sundress works well, but now honestly I want to change her features. Like, wait, no, like her hairstyle and hair color. I forgot. No. Oh my god, I've forgotten. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, pretty. I do like a good hijab, actually. Romantic is cute. If I make her hair closer to my natural color, I think. Which is a bit more that color. Gosh, this is hard because it's not quite right. It's not quite right. And we go back to the orange. If we have that with a different hat. Okay. Okay. All right. That works. That works. God, I don't know how to... Oh, I've got a keyboard. I'm an idiot. God, what should her name be? She looks like a Victoria to me. Do you think she's a Victoria? I think so. A Victoria von Tiesel. Give me a second. It's just your scheduled eating ASMR. Right. Victoria. And she is a she-her. Just because I am a she-her. No issues with any of the others. I just really... I'm autistic, so I struggle to play pretend outside of what I know. I forgot I had to read this. My name is Victoria von Tiesel. I am 18 years old, and I have a crow familiar named Ramsay. I dislike listening to my gran and people and drama. I like my familiar Ramsay and witchcraft and being me. Everyone in my family thinks I'm hopeless, which is why they sent me here, to the village of Flora, to prove I'm worthy of having the Von Tiesel family name, or whatever. Honestly, I wasn't listening all that much when my gran told me. Well, I think this is it. At least Ramsay calls. Yeah, the village is pretty small. Do people actually live here? We need to go to the town hall. Right, Gran said something about that. Whatever. It was the... Well, I guess it was Gran's choice to send me here. The rest of my family just wanted to disown me. Either way, I'm here, aren't I? Isn't that enough? When they could have just... accepted my genius. Let me do my own thing. Allowed me to work on that experiment. Let me do my own thing. But no. So I acted out a little. They deserved it. And don't tell me you didn't think it was a little funny. I needed to get my frustrations out somehow. No, Victoria, that's not how you hold an athame. Victoria, why don't you wear the traditional Von Tiesel garb? A Von Tiesel shouldn't speak like that. Are you sure she's really a Von Tiesel? Maybe someone switched her at birth. Yeah, I know it's better not to give them any mind, and they're not here to say things. But they're still going to judge me at the end of it all. Sure, let's head to the town hall. The mayor's supposed to be expecting us or whatever, right? And there's the mayor. I think this is it. No, you knock. You don't have hands? Use your beak. Hello, I'm Ruth, the mayor of Flora. Can I help you? The mayor? I'm Victoria Von Tiesel. Victoria? Yes. Von Tiesel? Yes. Is Margie with you? Margie? Marjoram Von Tiesel? Oh, my gran. Nope. I see. Will Marjoram be joining you later? No. I see. Gran, Marjoram said you'd be expecting us? Well, we were expecting a Von Tiesel, but truth be told, we were expecting... The letter? Oh, that's right. My gran said to give this to you. I see. I asked Margie if she could help us with our harvest festival during a critical time, and Margie sends me her grandchild who needs to prove she is worthy of training. Ruth, was it? Are you okay? I'm sorry. Pardon me. I lost focus there for a little. Are you sure? I just should have expected something like this, is all. So, you're in trouble? Just a little. But you do know what you're doing. Yes! For the most part. It's more of whether I want to do what I know I should be doing. Then tell me, Victoria, why do you need to prove you're worthy of training? Shouldn't you be finishing your training at your age? I guess. I think it's time for my morning nap. Oh, that turned real. I see. This letter also mentions something about a magazine. Magazine? My gran mentioned a magazine? Why did Gran have to mention the magazine? Coventpolitan? That sounds familiar now that I think about it. That's right, it's a witchcraft tips magazine, correct? We have a villager who is an ardent reader. Do you now? Just your luck. It was all a big joke, really. No harm was really intended. Though I guess the... Oh, I always got to go against Goop. The jade eggs pushed it a little too far. But I wrote all the spells under an alias, Avon Elsit. So it's not like readers knew it was a Von Teasel witch. My Grand shouldn't have been snooping through my grimoire in the first place. Or rather, Avon Elsit's grimoire, even though the whole thing was made up. Of course. So we shouldn't expect any of the same shenanigans? No! And did your grandmother explain what you'd be doing here in Flora? Helping out with a festival or something, yeah? I kind of only half listened. We're hosting our annual harvest festival, the Floralia, that's fun. The Floralia Festival in 2 weeks. As you know, harvest festivals are held to bless our villages and lands with prosperity and abundance. However, for the past more than several years, I'm afraid, our harvest festival has been lacking, and thus Flora has grown smaller and smaller. And this year is looking to follow the same pattern. It's why I reached out to Marjoram. I feel like all our energies are just off somehow. I was hoping she'd help us with our festival, but you got me instead. Perhaps this task means Marjoram trusts you. It seems odd she'd send her grandchild to complete such a task if she didn't. More like she wanted to distance me and the family. Sometimes space is just the thing we need. Either way, I suppose you'll have to make do. How about I show you around and introduce you to some of the villagers? Alright. You, Ruth, and Ramsay make your way down the hall. Ruth knocks on an office door. Oh, gosh, what accent should she have? Come in. Hello, Mel. This is Victoria, the witch who'll be helping us with the festival. Oh my goodness, hello. You look around at Mel's office. You notice all the candles, incense, charms, and magazines. She must be the ardent reader. You must be skilled in aging magic. You look so young. That's because she is. This is my friend's grandchild. I see. Mel is my second in command. She's been a big help coordinating everything for the festival these past years. Yep. And this year is going to be the best year. I just remembered I have a meeting to go to. If I run, I should still make it on time. Mel, it's right down the hall. Mel runs out the door before you can say anything. She has a lot of energy. That she does. I suppose we should go ahead and make our way around the village. Lead the way. Oh, we got a few. Gosh, this is going to be really difficult to do different voices for because I only have a few voices I can do. And I'm assuming this is a bit British, yeah? This is the art studio. My granddaughter Nisha should be around here somewhere. What the heck? Now I've got to clean up your mess again! Nisha, is everything okay? Huh, yeah, I just accidentally knocked over some paints is all. Huh, who are you? Nisha, that's not very polite. I'm Victoria, your witch for the next 2 weeks. Weren't we expecting someone a lot older? Victoria is my friend's grandchild and a witch in training. A witch in training? Don't we need a witch out of train? It'll be fine. Victoria is a von Teasel after all. Mm-hmm. Well, we should continue with our introductions. Sure, see you around. Bye! You turn and whisper to Ramsay. I get the feeling she doesn't like us very much. The money house? That's right, we do have a store in Flora. Somehow I always forget about this store. How do you forget about a village's single store? You should be able to buy some spell materials here. You approach the shop and try to open the door, but it doesn't budge. In fact, the store looks empty. You should try coming back tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Okay. You walk to the town square. It's in a state of disarray. This is where we hold the Floralia Festival. I'm going to funfer on that every time. I'm sorry. This is where we hold the Floralia Festival. I know it looks a little chaotic, but it will come together, I'm sure. Jonas can be pretty dependable. Can be? Jonas, are you around? Hey, Ruth. Oh, is that a crow? Did you prevent it or something? I don't know why I just gave... Okay. Ramsay is my familiar. Familiar? Is that what they call pets these days? Victoria is a witch. Oh. Jonas steps back a little. What's his deal? Our usual builder injured himself the other week, so Jonas is taking over in his place. Yep, tomorrow's my first full day in charge. How are things going? Good, I think. Everything should be in tip-top shape by the festival. Good, good. Well, we'll be on our way. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. Jonas walks away at a brisk pace. Okay, I guess he's a little... Well, look, that's not exactly... I'm gonna write this down in a notebook because this is a lot of voice acting. And I'm gonna forget. Give me a sec. Stand by. I have so many notebooks here, and all of them are for different stuff. Do I have any random pieces of paper I can use? Random pieces of paper. Oh, just this once. I have a book. I keep track of all my horse's physio exercises because he does have a million. Because he's allergic to tap water. He needs a lot of care. He's fine. He's just pedigree. So he's like a little... Okay, so we've got... Oh. That's Jonas. Jonas is... God, it's not Scottish. Because that's a bit like... more intense, but it's something like that. I wanted to do Liverpudlian because I watch Ellen O'Neill is not from Liverpool, but I really love her accent. She's from Birmingham. I'm not sure, but I love her voice and I can do it when I'm not under pressure, but I feel like I'm under pressure here. So then we've got Nisha, who is like Londoner, yeah. Of course, my pen stops working. There we go. Then we've got, was it Nellie? I had attempted to do her a little bit Cockney, but that didn't quite work out. But well, you know what? We will try and stick with Cockney. Then we've got the baker. What voice should I do for him? Probably something like that, yeah? Something worse, working class, you know? Oh, Lord help me. Alright. Alright, yeah. That's like what I want to base it on. Right you are. Anyone seen Hot Fuzz, that accent? So let me just say Hot Fuzz accent. Because this is my notes, not anyone else's. It's not like anyone else needs to understand what I'm saying. And then we've got the little page boy. Watch me completely mess all of this up the second the pressure's on and there's a conversation. He's someone's little brother, isn't he? Because technically Nisha should have the same accent as her mother. Hello? Are you coming to say hi? You can't have any of my enchilada. Hi. What voice should the page boy be? What voice should he be? Walk away, you coward. The mayor. Soft-spoken. Meow. That was Hansel. He's so hot right now. Love him to death, and normally he tries to sit on my shoulders when I game. He's a little upset that there's no space on the desk right now. He's just climbing up and down my bookshelf. I don't know what voice to give the page boy. I'll just do young British boy. Young British lad. And then Victoria is, of course, me. Shalissa. Okay, thank you for that. He's right you are. He's right you are. That's what he is. Right you are. You approach a cafe. Let's see if Jean's around. Hello, Mayor. How can I help you? Oh, we're just stopping by. This is Victoria the Witch, helping us out for the festival. There's a lot of awkward pauses here. Have you met Mel yet? Yes! Jean and Mel are married. Really? I mean, oh, that's nice. Well, we'll be on our way. I just wanted to give a quick introduction. Goodbye. Jean walks off and tends to a customer. Jean can be quiet, but he's a wonderful baker. Make sure to stop by for a treat sometime. Oh, I love treats. That's Mel. I've got a little British page boy. This is my home. Let's see if anyone's here. You walk into the home and hear someone playing the guitar. Oh, is it Wonderwall? That must be Devin. Devin, can you come here for a moment? Oh, sure, Ruth. Wow, this person looks uncomfortable. Maybe we came at a bad time. Devin, this is Victoria, the witch I mentioned. Hello. Devin is friends with my granddaughter, Nisha. They'll be writing the music for our festival. That's great. I think it'll be wonderful. Well, we should let Devin get back to work. Nice meeting you. Gosh, it's like every social interaction I've ever had as an adult with autism. Devin shuffles their way back upstairs. You slow down and put some distance between you and Ruth. Psst, Ramsay. killing people here don't like witchcraft? Ruth turns around. There you are. I thought I had lost you. I think it's time I show you your home. It's the one with the garden. Just this way. Show me the house. Ooh. You walk into a small cottage. Wow, it seems perfectly in order. Our previous witch used to live here. I'm not entirely sure who maintained it, but hopefully it's to your liking. It'll do. It seems like all the basics are here. Make sure to check your mailbox in the morning. That's how we send in our orders. The garden is just through that door. You'll find all the gardening equipment you need out there too. Then there's your wardrobe and bed. There's also this moon altar the last witch set up. She used to decorate it with items she found around Flora. I think that's everything. We are glad you're here to help us. I'm afraid our village tour has tired me out. I should let you get settled anyway. Tomorrow is your first day on the job. Sure, thanks for the tour. Of course. Goodbye now. Yeah, all those introductions were a little awkward. Ugh, why did Gran do this to me? They don't want me here. And I don't want to be here. Getting disowned would have been much easier. There's got to be a way to get out of this. Think, Victoria. Think. Wait, I've got it. There's a calendar here, right? Let's take a look at it. There's a calendar. Yes, this is it. See, there's a full moon on the 8th. We just need to be as perfect as we possibly can until then. Then, on the full moon, we'll perform a ritual that'll solve all their problems, or whatever, right then and there. Cheating! How is that cheating? It's called efficiency. Do you really want to be stuck here for 2 weeks? I didn't think so. Do I really want to go back home, though? I don't know. But we need to get out of here first. The rest we can figure out later. Yeah, I guess it's time to get some rest. I'm going to need it for tomorrow. Sure will, lady. Just going to move my mic slightly forward because my posture is terrible. Yes, I am ready to end the day. I do love the graphics and the colors. It's really pretty. It's really cozy. Is it morning already? Can I sleep a little longer? I've work to do. No, I thought that was a bad dream. Well, maybe if you didn't remind me, I could have stayed in my ignorant bliss. Guess I should just get these orders over and done with. The sooner we're out of here, the better. At least we only have 1 week of this. And then we can just use the power of the full moon to do the rest. A 2-week task done in a week. And then goodbye, Flora, and hello, rest and relaxation. I'm gonna drink some Baileys and unwind. Yes, I will go and check my mail now. Alrighty, what do we have here? Looks like our first request is from Ruth, the mayor. Let's see what intentions and associations we can pull from her letter. Dear Victoria, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I've been feeling a little detached from everyone recently. I've especially felt disconnected from the festival. I do still care, but who knows? Maybe some incense could help me work through things. Sincerely, Ruth. Accept. Okay. Looks like Ruth needs some relationship-focused incense with a pink ingredient and another one associated with Pluto. So basic. I can't believe Gran calls this real witchcraft. As if. Fine. I'll quit complaining and keep reading. Jeez. Accept. Right you are. Victoria. It's Mel and I's anniversary soon. Mel likes magic. Perhaps a potion that could help us celebrate our current and future happiness together would be a good gift. June. A heart. Orange. Girl. Hi, Victoria. I hope I'm not bothering you. Could you craft some incense that attracts positive energy? Ideally something that promotes tranquility. Maybe happiness too? Thank you. Devin. Accept. Yeah, none of these seem too complicated. I guess it's time to gather materials and ingredients. We can go to the general store to purchase bottles and stuff, or gather ingredients from the garden. Which one do you think we should do first? I should open my grimoire first? Yeah, I'll make sure to make a habit of checking my inventory and active orders. Open your grimoire. Press Y. That would be X on this one. Flip through the pages or use the tabs to go to different sections. Plants. Recipes. Villages. Orders. Want recipes. For... Oh my god, I've already forgotten. He wants positive and peaceful incense. That is not it. Intriguing. Sorry. Right. So, now we go to the garden or village shop, right? Through the door we go! Oh, I just wanted to give him a snack. Am I forgetting anything? Your treat. Okay, okay. One crow treat coming up. Now that's enough for today. Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. Let's go to the garden. Honestly, it's a little creepy how well maintained this garden is. Do they really not know who did it? Yes, I know it's my problem now regardless. Gotta pick up water and weed everything. At least it seems like we've got a compost bin. We can probably use that to turn weeds into fertilizer. That should help the plants grow a little faster. Yay! Gardening. I actually like gardening. Gardening overview. Use the gardening tools to tend to your garden. First, harvest the flowers and herbs with the shears. Make sure to water them after you harvest to ensure they bloom the next day. Though the rose, lavender, rosemary, and chamomile take an extra day to regrow. It's like the big... Okay. You can also pull the weeds while using the gardening gloves. The weeds can then be turned into fertilizer at the compost bin. Fertilizer helps the plants in your garden grow faster. Okay, let's do pruners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's grab these. And watering can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whee! Let's do that one. Oh. 1, 2, 3, I don't know why I'm counting. Actually, I do know it's probably because I have to count when I'm writing, and I did do a writing session with Jellybean today, and so now I'm just kind of like, we're counting everything now. Count paces, count steps. Just count so that he's got something to focus on, otherwise he freaks out. He's a very anxious horse. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, I wish it was that easy in real plants. My plants, once they turn grey, they do not turn green again. It's a real shame. Yep. 2. Excellent. We got 3 composts. Doing well. Gardening done. To the general store now. Village. Looking for items to purchase. Jimena. Hello, my name is Jimena. You must be Victoria, the new witch. I knew it was a good idea to keep my old stock around. No good throwing things away that someday someone might buy. I also carry some antiques at a premium price. My daughter sends them to me when she's off on her travels. She always says she will visit with her girlfriend, but we'll see. You know what? I'm suddenly feeling very generous. Take some of this resin and these bottles, vials, and sachets, free of charge. Though promise me next time you come to my shop you'll buy one of the antiques. No one here has an appreciation for the old things. But now it's time for my mid-morning tea, so I must close the shop. Enjoy the supplies. Okay, that was quick. Yeah, that shopkeeper was pretty generous. But did you see the price tag on those antiques? I hope she was kidding about having to buy them. Anyway, it looks like I've got everything to start cranking out these spells. Let's get back inside and check out the crafting altar. I've got some flowers, herbs, and some bottles, vials, and stuff as base materials. So let's craft some spells. Of course, I don't know what spells, but I'm sure I can figure it out from the info in my grimoire. Pretty sure it said what plants match which associations. So let's open it up and go from there. Open your grimoire and go to the Orders tab to see current orders. Click a character portrait to pin their order. Then go to the plant section to match the symbols from the order to the plants. Click the chest of drawers to view available plant ingredients. There should be 3 plant ingredients in total. Bet. Make sure to check the type of spell the villager wants too. You can see what base material matches what spell type in the recipe section. Click the base material on the altar to cycle through the ones you have in your inventory. Once you think you have the right ingredients and base material, click the cauldron to craft the spell. Okay. So let's start with hair. Ah! How do I pin orders? Oh, that's how. I'm an idiot. Okay. Plants. We need a heart, which is a rose. And then we need pink. That is hollyhock. So rose, hollyhock, and allium. Okay. Rose, hollyhock, and allium. Rose. Is that the hollyhock? No, that's the hollyhock. And that's the allium. Oh, I was close. Hollyhock. Allium, hollyhock. And then for incense, I need the waxy stuff. Okay. No! Ow. Do I not have any of the wax stuff? I should. Yeah, because I don't have the base material. Where do I find it? That one. I got it. Oh my god. I've played this before and I already can't remember. Keep crafting. Alright. This should go smoother this time, I promise. Orders. We're gonna do Jane's. Jane needs a heart, an orange, and a lady. A heart is Rose. Orange is Calendula. And lady is Hollyhock. So orange Calendula, pink Hollyhock, and red Rose. Red Rose, orange Calendula, and pink Hollyhock. And let me just triple check that that's the right one. Because there's 2 orange flowers. Yeah, yarrow is yellow. And we need a potion, which is a glass. We're good. Happy love potion. We could all do with a bit of that, couldn't we? And the last one is Devon. Alright, he needs a shield, he needs blue, and he needs a funky girl. Shield, blue, funky girl. Rosemary, pea flower, and yarrow. Okay. Rosemary, pea flower, and the yarrow. And that is incense, so we need the waxy stuff again. Those. Yeah. Look at me go. Finished. All done. Now, how do I mail them? Why can't I mail them? They mail their requests to me. Yes, I know. Deliveries are a chance to get to know people. Let's just get this done. I'm right there with you, Victoria. I'm not a fan. You ready to head out, Ramsey? Wait, you're not coming with me? I've got to do this on my own? Please, Ramsey, don't make me do it. But what if I give you some tasty bug treats later? I know they're your favorite. Fine. Be that way. See if I ever help you again with a situation you loathe. Village. Stupid Ramsey. Sorry. My apologies. Right. I don't need him. I can hand over all these spells on my own, like a pro witch. These villagers are a bunch of strangers who all live in a village I don't know. Not a big deal. Right. First delivery, Victoria. You've got this. What's that smell? You approach the door to Jean's home and see the door slightly ajar with smoke coming out of it. Oh no! Jean, are you in there? My first day on the job and my client might be burning to a crisp. But at least it's not my fault. Jean is in there. I've got to get him out. Hang on, Jean, I'm coming in. You run into the house and see Jean covering his mouth as he tries to fan out the smoke with a towel. Let me get the windows. You run around opening all the windows. Once opened, the smoke quickly dissipates from the house. What happened? Are you okay? Jean looks down at the baking sheet full of burnt something. I see. Well, I've got your potion. Jean, give Jean the happy love potion. Jean, maybe ignoring you, starts cleaning up the burnt mess. I guess I'll just leave this on the counter. I'll take that as a yes. You put the potion on the counter and take a peek at Jean. He looks very angry. Maybe chatting will help take his mind off things? So, it's your anniversary? Do you have any fun plans? How long have you been... Please leave. Huh? No. Okay. He's mean. What if the rest of my deliveries are like this? I want to go home. You arrive at Ruth and Nisha's home, hoping to catch Devon. They seemed pretty nervous the last time you met. You should probably do your best not to make any sudden movements. Hey, Victoria, right? Are you here to deliver the spell? Yep, just let me find it. Here it is. Thanks. I hope Ruth and Nisha like them. They seem more talkative today than yesterday. You wonder why. Back home, my family uses these to cleanse our house once a season. It's just a little ritual we do, but I've always liked it. You have a witch back in your village? Yep, he's been around for ages. Everyone in the village loves him. Though I think our village is a little more open to magic than Flora. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah, I can't tell if folks are happy to have me here or not. Their welcoming was a little odd. Though I guess I wasn't exactly what they asked for. I'm sure they are. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Huh? I'm not upset. You're not? Not at all. What they think isn't my problem. Oh. What? You aren't worried about what other people think? Not really. Is that a good or a bad thing? Who cares? I'm a little jealous, even with your quirks. Quirks? You seem a very secure person. I very much enjoy being me, even though you must feel lonely not knowing anyone here. I have Ramsay. And your grandmother sent you here without telling you the complete truth. How do you know about that? Also, the pressure of not failing so you can complete your training must be a lot to deal with. News travels way too fast in small villages. Is this what it's normally like talking to other people? Because I suddenly feel very heavy. Oh no, I did it again, didn't I? Nisha says I have a way of reaching into people's souls and crushing them. Is this witchcraft? No, just me projecting my anxieties. Sorry. Wait, does this mean you are nervous? Only because you might... Because I'm nervous too. Nisha didn't tell me anything about having to compose the music for the festival. I just thought she wanted to hang out all summer when she asked me to come here. And when I confronted her about it, she just said, oops, and thought she mentioned it. She what? Time to rise to the challenge and show Nisha who's boss. I don't think I have that kind of energy. Be bold, Devon. Be brave. But I don't want to be bold or brave. I just want to hang out this summer. Now the pressure is on to perform in front of a bunch of people I don't know. Oh no, Devon is starting to look like they did yesterday. Time for an emergency subject change. How long have you and Nisha been friends? Oh, she was one of the first people I met at school. in a way. In a way. I would find these drawings slid under my door every morning. Eventually, I put two and two together and realized it was mornings after I'd been practicing my music. One night, I stayed up and waited for the drawing, and I caught Nisha in the act. She'd been making drawings inspired by whatever I was playing at the time. She was embarrassed when I caught her. But as soon as we started talking, it was like we'd always known each other. Wow. That's like almost romantic. Yeah, kind of is. I guess anything that feels like fate is. Maybe both of us being here on floor right now is also fate too. Oh no, this is awkward. Time for another emergency change of subjects. I don't have friends. That was not an emergency change of subject. Wait, like, none at all? That explains a lot. That's fine, though. I'm not great at making friends either. Honestly, I think it's pretty hard opening up to people, putting yourself out there. Maybe us nobodies of Flora should stick together. You know, I'm usually not this forward with people, but I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. Oh. Okay. Okay. So does this mean we're friends now? I would say so. We're friends now. We're friends now. I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure you have lots to do. Bye, friend. Bye. God, I wish it was that easy. I literally am talking about figuring out how to be friends and how to recognize friendship with my therapist because I struggle with it so much. Because I'm just like, no one would like me as a friend. Like, they like the services I provide at like work and life and all that sort of stuff, but we're not like friends. That would be weird. If I called them a friend, they would run so fast. And it has been this long journey of going up to people and being like, hey, it's like asking whether we're in a relationship or not. You know, when you're in that like situationship and you're like, what is this? I have to have that conversation with people, but about friendship. Just going up to them going, you know, not to be weird, but I enjoy being around you. I just wanted to know, do you consider us friends? Maybe. No pressure. It's totally okay if you don't. But like, you know, it is really hard putting yourself out there openly. And I am very lucky that I am surrounded in my workplace by some very, very supportive people who are very tolerant of mental differences. I don't like saying autism is a mental illness. I have mental illness. I have depression. I have anxiety. I have OCD. I have a lot of stuff that I've been working through for a while, but I don't like to say that it's a disability. Like it's different, and there are things that I struggle with and I perceive differently, but I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, like, yes, it's a struggle, but I don't know. There's just something like I'm okay with calling depression a mental illness. I'm okay with being considered like in the disability stratosphere with my depression, because that is awful. That is like, when my depression is bad, it's bad. But I don't know. Like, I look at my autism differently, and I think a big part of it is like public perception to it as well, that it's like, okay, no, we need to recognize that depression is serious and it does need to be taken seriously and it needs to be supported, and we need to be more conscientious and caring to the people that have it. But with autism, it's almost like it's the other end of the spectrum. No pun intended. Because the second someone finds out, generally when someone finds out I'm autistic, their perspective of me completely changes. Like, discussing depression, it's like, oh, that sucks, you know, isn't that feeling just a little bummed out? But with autism, they'll immediately start handling you with kid gloves, like you, I don't know, sometimes they treat you like you just drop 100 IQ points straight away, and like, oh, are you new to this world? No, I'm not new to this fucking world. I'm like, I'm 31. I have mastered, like, we've known each other for I don't know how many years in this theoretical situation. Before I ever even found out, I was late diagnosed. I got diagnosed, I think, 2 years ago. Like, you've known me for that long, and you know who I am. But the second I say I have diagnosed autism, which explains so much, and for me was so liberating, because it answered so many questions. It answered those questions that I've been asking of why do I feel like I was put on this earth without a manual that everyone else got on how to be a human, on how to make friends and how to navigate conversations and navigate all these other aspects of my life. And it made me so depressed because I just felt like I was failing as a human, like I was failing life. And then we went, okay, well, maybe it's something else. And we found out it was autism. And it was like this massive weight got lifted off me, because suddenly I was like, yeah, I do struggle. But there is an actual reason why. And other people struggle with it too. It's not just me as an individual failing and not being fit to be part of this world, which in my very dark moments I did feel. But just knowing, like, you deserve to be here, and your struggles and the things that you find difficult as someone on the spectrum don't stop you from being beautiful. Like, I have been able to fully lean in to who I am as a person, and part of that is actually this is streaming and gaming and kind of realizing that, okay, well, I can play games like this. I can play Putt Putt Saves the Zoo, and I can watch, I love My Little Pony, so I watch Gen 5 My Little Pony all the time, Bob's Burgers, all these shows that I watch like repetitively. I can watch those things. I can be that person. And that's okay. Because who cares if I'm like everyone else? I'm already not. So why can't I just enjoy myself? It's why I surround myself with animals. You know, I've got my 2 dogs, 2 cats, my horse. I'm hoping to get a second horse. I'm hoping to get some ducks and some rabbits eventually once I have space. I realized at 29, very, very late, that I didn't have to live my life the way I thought everyone had to live their life. I could just live the life that made me happy. And that has lifted so much weight off me. So for me, a diagnosis was so liberating. And that's why I really struggle with the term like disability or illness, because it is, but on the other side, for me, it has brought so much positivity into my life. It has brought so much strength to be able to pull away from depression, those deep depressions, a little bit more. So yeah, I don't know, that was a massive tangent, but that's how I feel about that. But yes, I wish it was that simple to make friends. Just to go, we're friends now. Awesome. Yes, let's do this. Do you want to play Xbox? Let's do that. Let's go back to that. Like, being an adult is stupid. I can't get glitter shoes. No one asks me what my favorite dinosaurs are. First of all, I like Leopleurodons. And I really like Brachiosauruses. I really like Brachiosauruses. So I also watched Camp Cretaceous. Like, I don't know how many times. My husband and I actually watched it when it first came out on Netflix because we wanted to find a middle ground. I hate watching live action series like The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, stuff like that. They're fantastic shows, but I just don't enjoy live action shows. It's very rare that I enjoy them. And my husband wanted to watch something scripted and like intense and cool, and I went, oh my god, Camp Cretaceous, it's animated, but it's Jurassic Park and it's scripted and it's not for kids. Like, we also really like I Think You Should Leave, just in case you didn't get the reference. So we started watching it there, and the cliffhangers in the first season, we were hooked. So I do watch that quite regularly. Also, as a side note, because we're in the witchy world, I also watch Hilda on Netflix a lot. And if you watch that series, you will understand the joke, which no one else gets, why I named my 17 hand high, which is 170 centimeters at the shoulder, 17 hand high jet black Frisian jelly bean. Everyone hears that name in the barn and they go, oh, why jelly bean? I'll go, because of Hilda, and no one watches that show, which is a crime. So I hope someone who watches me watches Hilda, and I hope someone can appreciate the joke, because I love it, and he suits that name so well. He is that jelly bean. He really is. So anyway, so those are my show recommendations, I guess, off Netflix. We want Camp Cretaceous and Hilda. Oh, and also Way of the House Husband, the animated one. Those amazing. Anyway, let's get back to the game, and then I will probably have to pop off soon. I think I've been playing for a solid while now. So anyway, tangent time over. A new friend that isn't familiar. Is my heart fluttering or pounding? Maybe both? This is a very strange feeling. Strange feeling indeed. I'm glad there's only one more delivery to make. And that was for our soft-spoken mayor. You walk up and knock on the door. Victoria! It's good to see you. Can I help you with something? Yep, I've got your order. One batch of reconnection incense handmade by yours truly. Wonderful, how exciting. These should help me get back into the swing of things. Are you not excited about the festival? Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's just been hard to motivate myself recently. Girl preach, honestly. Perhaps my old age is finally catching up to me. How long have you been the mayor of Flora? Maybe 40 or so odd years now? 40 years? It does sound like a long time when you put it that way. You must be like the best mayor ever to get elected for 40 years straight. Now I don't know about that. Mostly I ran uncontested. Flora is a small village, so there aren't many people vying for my position. Though I suppose Flora hasn't always been small. So much has changed over the years. Especially the festival. And perhaps not for the better. Sorry, you don't want to hear the grumbles of an old lady. No worries. Ooh, this one's hard. My spells can fix anything. This must be the ego I've read so much about. Though I could probably use some of that energy. So could my gran. She's always all, Victoria, magic doesn't fix things. It aids in the fixing of things. There's a difference. Grandmothers. We are the ones that ruin all the fun. Does that mean a grandmother shouldn't be in charge of the festival? That is a good question. Young people like you give us oldies energy, though. We've got to do our best to keep up. I love this festival because of the energy of everyone coming together towards a common goal. Not that everyone isn't working hard now, I know they are, but somehow it doesn't feel the same. Well, for me at least. Oh, here I go again with my grumbles. Wait, Were you only excited for the festival because other people were excited about the festival? I wouldn't say that's entirely true, because that would mean you were never truly excited for the festival. Now just hold on a second. It's part of my job as mayor to make sure others are excited, not just myself. I think I know why you've run uncontested all these years. Being mayor is exhausting. Having to keep everyone happy to make sure you're happy? That sounds like Ruth? It's that same expression from yesterday. Did you lose focus again? What the? Greetings, Victoria. Are you excited about the festival? It's just around the corner, you know, and there's still so much to get done. What's going on? I do hope you enjoy your stay in Flora. We're so happy to have your assistance during this time. I must get back to my mayoral duties if you don't mind. Have a lovely rest of your day. Ruth subtly but definitely pushes you out of the door. What in the world? I'm just going to pretend that was totally normal. At least that was the last delivery. Which means at least I get to go home now. I think I'm ready for a nap. Time to go home. I'm home. Deliveries completed and I'm exhausted. How was my first day? I think I've decided people are weird. Yes, I'm trying. This whole fitting in thing is hard. I guess everyone seemed friendly except that Gene guy. He kicked me out of his house. And before you ask, no, I did not set it nearly on fire. He did. Actually tried to save him. But I guess Devin and I are friends now because they also don't have friends. Or at least not many. And the mayor seems a little off? I don't know, it's been a weird day. I think I just want to go to sleep now. Yeah, I just gotta keep it up until the full moon. And then all will be sorted. I'm struggling because I feel like we haven't gotten a lot done, but I feel like that's also partly a fault of the pacing as opposed to... I think it's an issue of the pacing. So I'm not sure if I have the... Oh my god, what's the word? This is exactly what I'm saying. I don't think I have the endurance to go another day or two because it's very slow paced. Which is fine, but that would naturally mean that I play it in short bursts. Like I would play a day per day and then just kind of reset and do things that I need to do, which unfortunately for me is meal prepping my lunches for work this week, which will be Chipotle chicken burrito bowls. So, fake ones, obviously. All right, let's finish this chat off. Then I will say goodbye to everyone. It's morning again. And we have more orders already. Looks like we've got another full day ahead of us. Guess we better get it started. All right, but we will not, because if I remember the buttons on my keyboard correctly, will... There we go. I will call it a night. So I hope anyone who decides to watch now or later enjoys the stream. I hope you get far enough in to hear about my diatribe about autism, because I do like talking about it. And I hope that if there's anyone else watching that has just recently been diagnosed and is worried about the path ahead, I hope it gives you some comfort. And I hope you have the energy to get up and do whatever it is you've been putting off tonight as well after watching this. So get up, face the day. You can do it. I'm going to go meal prep some chicken burrito bowls. And I will see you again, if on no other day, Friday, for our regular streaming night. I will be going back to Darkside Detective for that. So stick around. Don't worry, it's not going to be Witchy Life Story every day from now on. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it.